Oh, somebody's typing super loud.
That was me. My keyboard was off center. I fixed it.
All right. Alrighty, everybody. Does anybody remember what happened last time?
The whole thing or the last few minutes?
Last time on Mythical Rollers. Go! Nobody?
Where we last left our mythical rollers, 4 of the 6 party members actively went to the performance at the Lightsinger Theater and met with Mert. From there, we continue. There you go, Adam. Hey, it wasn't
yes,
Miranda this time.
Two of the party is back at the Troll Skull Manor.
Probably
passed out, drunk in each other's arms, as per usual at this point. I need to turn Miranda down a little bit. Not
Testing
bad,
1, 2,
not
3.
bad. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. We figure this out. Change shit on the fucking fly, yo.
Yours is a little quiet for me.
Always. Do I?
What?
Yeah, it's
really?
just a little quiet. Is it just me?
Is it that quiet for everybody? You know, you're not the only one to say that. I guess I could.
I had to turn you up. Yeah.
Okay.
You sounded
I'm turning you down.
Yeah, that puts me at 77%.
Oh!
Good gosh.
Yeah, I can turn you down then.
Yeah.
I was at 50-something percent. Because I've got a fan blowing on me because the green screen blocks all my air. So I didn't want the fan to be what is picked up. So I turned my input down. But if I'm too quiet for everybody, then turn myself up. You guys can then probably adjust a little bit better from there. But yeah, last time, 2 of you, Adnan and Tegan, are back at the Troll Skull Manor with Cade, who is now the Troll Skull Manor's butler cleaning guy at this point, because that's how we're going to end that character's story. He's just going to be the automaton that just does the grunt work that nobody else wants to do. Passed out. Some bartender was pissed off. Some bridges potentially broken there, but Adnan stepping up to try to smooth some things over. Not sure what the end result of that will be until next time the party adventures that way. Some dresses and outfits were finally handed out and worn, which were phenomenal, and so it was a kind of a self-pamper day with that whole thing. There was a bargain.
Phenomenal.
Everybody does that got dressed from her. There was a pamper day as well for those that partook. There was a kind of an arrangement made between Kaylin and Jasmine as far as advertising the outfits that they are wearing. Between that and just some name dropping of Renar, the outfits were free, quote unquote, on your end, assuming you hold up your end for the advertisement part. There are still some potential jobs out over at the mountains, and Doug is looking super fly, wearing some clothes again. He's pretty happy about that. And then when we actually did last leave off, it was you guys had just walked into the private box C and to meet Mert. And I believe I showed you guys kind of what he looked like. He's a bigger gentleman wearing kind of a dark hunter green outfit with a light brown cape. He wields a rapier, and he kind of carries himself with authority. And when you guys walk in, the first person he really even looks to is Doug, and he goes, Doug, my boy, ha ha! Renard told me so much about you. Come, sit. We have lots of things to discuss. Oh, and you brought some of your friends. Good. I'm glad those tickets came to use.
Out of curiosity, I'm also looking around to see Jasmine did not come with us, correct?
Jasmine did not. She had something else to do.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to introduce Kaylin and Portia and Zeradol and say we've really been intrigued to meet you.
How do you introduce?
Oh,
play that
say,
out.
It's great to meet you, Mert, and we appreciate these amazing tickets. We've got fellow appreciating people who appreciate the arts like you. This is Zeradol, and I'll be like, hey, Zeradol, hey, look up. I'm introducing you.
Yeah. Hi.
And this is Portia. She is she may be small, but she's mighty, and she's got an amazing personality. She's been excited to come see this play. We've heard so much about it, and this is Kaylin over here, also kind of a performing artist herself, and we really appreciate the opportunity that you gave us to for these tickets to watch an event that we've heard a lot about.
Not a problem. Welcome. Sit down. So, not one to waste kind of words. The reason why I sent that bird over to you, Doug, is Renard kind of tells me that you've got, you in particular, have a little bit of skill in getting things done without having to be noticed getting things done. In such a way that you can accomplish the mission without people knowing that you accomplished your mission.
And I can neither confirm nor deny those rumors.
Perfect. So I represent an entity called the Harpers, and we are looking for a brave group of people to kind of help us gather the information and general intelligence of the city to protect the crown and pretty much just uphold any other kind of justice against those that would not be good people. You know, I don't want to say we're like the good guys, but sometimes, most of the time we are. So I'm curious if you and your group would be interested in doing a little favor for the Harpers and see how good your particular skills are, and we can maybe negotiate further mutually beneficial terms from there.
I kind of start nodding my head, but I look around at Portia, Kaylin, and Zeradol, and kind of say, "What do you guys think?"
Well, what's the favor?
What is it you'd like us to do? I mean, we thank you again so much for these great tickets, but before we agree, we should probably know what you want, right?
Certainly, no problem. So, as you could probably tell, I'm a little bit retired. I'm just kind of like, the in-between guy from the bosses and the field agents. So, what they kind of passed down to me that I'm recruiting you all for is one of the drays working in the city is pulled by a talking mare named Maxine. if you can find her, find out if she's learned the identity of any Zint operatives, and if so, determine their whereabouts. And once you know that, you would bring that information back to me.
Okay.
Wait, did you say
So-
a talking mare?
Yes!
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay. Not that that isn't unique, but do you have a more general area on where that mare may be? Like what part of town, or?
That would be for you guys to find out.
And
Okay.
You want us to find out what kind of information from Maxine?
Find out if she's learned the identity of any Zint operatives, and if so, determine their whereabouts.
And what'd you say she was pulling?
A dray.
Is that like a taxi? Do we need an intelligence roll?
At least I wasn't the one who said it because I was thinking it too.
Yes.
A dray is a wagon, yes, that is open and pulls goods.
Thank you.
Okay, we can keep an eye out for it. But, there are some other things that we're working on. What would we be doing this in exchange for? Just so we could prioritize it. How soon do you need this information?
I mean, the information is only as good as the Zint operatives are located. And as far as the reward goes, it's to get you to go. It's to get your foot in the door with the Harpers to potentially get the actual jobs that have monetary reimbursements. This is
Okay,
just
so-
the entry level. See if you can get this information, get it back to me, so I know you guys are on the up and up and can do the things we need you to do.
Okay. So in the performance, what we call this free audition.
Sure.
So Mert,
Caleb's
how
look-
would we get back in touch with you if we were to find something?
That's a great question. And I'm just gonna reach into my magical bag here and pull out another paper bird and give it to you. And you can write on there all the information and it'll just come back to me.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
It is pretty good, isn't it?
that makes it easy.
Are there any other telling factors about Maxine besides the fact that she's a mare and she talks? Like what color is her coat and her mane, and is she the type of person is directing her, and you don't know.
She's a white horse. There's hundreds of them. Good luck.
She's a white mare.
She's probably going to be a little bit muddy down around the hooves. She pushes or pulls a cart. She's a worker. A good worker at that.
Does she pull specific stuff in the cart? Like, is it always like food or weapons or I don't know?
Why,
Oil?
Kaylin, what deep voice you have.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Jeez, I'm having trouble today. Does it pull anything specific? Any specific goods or weapons?
She's a talking horse. She's got to keep her cover. She doesn't tell the wagon driver what to put in the wagon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Does the wagon driver work for a specific business or just all types of stuff?
That's for you to figure out.
Okay, so you know nothing. Got it.
Side note, they
Caitlin's
will
very
give us so
frustrated right
much
now.
information with this guest turn module.
I know. Okay, well, is there anything else you can tell us, or should we go try to
Yes,
look for her?
you all look
possibly?
phenomenal. Even better than me, and that's saying something.
Well, thank you. We couldn't have done it without Jasmine. She is amazing, just totally awesome. Best designer in
Jasmine,
town.
huh? Where? Who's a Jasmine? What's a Jasmine?
Oh, she's
Jasmine is the madame down at the Fashion Treasures.
She did all of
Don't-
yours.
all of us.
And
Every
she
one of us
did it
went to her.
fast.
I mean, that noble looks really fucking sharp. So I might have to go see Jasmine.
Yes, you do.
Aluma,
She-
I think, is her last name, isn't it? Jasmine Aluma?
Aluna, Aluna, with an N, not an M.
Ah,
You were close. Close enough. I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'm sure that's her
Yay.
name.
Well, let her know that we sent you.
Oh, for sure. Do you guys have like a group name that you're going by now? Or should I
I
just
think-
mention you like individually? Be like,
Well-
Doug and friends.
Yeah, you should, Doug or Kaylin or Portia or Zeradol or we call ourselves the Wayward Souls, but I don't know if we actually introduced us as that to her. We just were.
Fair enough. I'll name drop
4
them
people.
all. Maybe I'll get a discount.
If nothing else, you'll get great service.
Perfect.
And isn't that what's important?
It is
Price is
important.
not everything.
Listen, I've got other things to do. I gotta go. This box, you guys can just stay here. It's fine. Enjoy the show. And here's this paper bird, and he hands the bird over to Doug because Doug's the person this particular thing. And you're looking sharp too, there, man. This Jasmine, I gotta go see her. You guys, girls, excuse me, have a great night. And he takes
Thank
off and
you.
leaves.
So are
Nice
we
to meet you,
alone in
Bert.
this box?
You are just the four of you.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, other than the cool dresses, that seemed like a waste of time.
Would
Do
we
you
know
guys really
anything
think we
about
should?
Harper's?
Say that again.
Would I know anything about Harper's?
Do you have anything? Can you explain anything for why your character would know who or what the Harpers are?
Well, he mentioned the Harpers, and I'm trying to see if I would know. I mean, from just random knowledge, traveling around.
How long have you been in Waterdeep?
Not very long, but they've been. I know they're not just in Waterdeep. Not my character knowing that.
Right. If you want to give me an intelligence check, we'll see what you get.
Can I go ahead and assist him?
No, not with him trying to remember
That's right.
something about the Harpers.
Okay.
A 21.
Hot
Whoa.
damn, son.
He's a former Harper.
I just want to know generally what they are. I mean, so people understand what they are, who they are.
So you would know a couple of things. They are an old, powerful organization that has been pushed to the brink of being destroyed, only to rise again multiple times in their history. They're definitely a group that never gives up. And that's, mostly because there's always someone somewhere who still holds onto their beliefs. Some of the things that you do know that they, as a whole, believe is that there's no such thing as there being too much information. but they do also know that too much information could lead to the belief of too much power, which leads to corruption. So they're very much trying to keep balance of that. They're kind of in this particular world, they're kind of like the big librarians of all information, and they don't particularly care if it's good, bad. They just want it. Um,
Okay.
and you do know that I would say overall they are for they are they are they are for a more good aligned direction of cities and continents as a whole, even to the point of if a king or some other like continental emperor type leadership were to no longer be doing things in the benefit of everybody but just for power and power's sake and abusing that and pillaging and abusing and torturing people, then this would be one of the groups that would like be the spear tip to try to bring that down.
Okay.
I would say that's all that you know. As far as any specifics more than that, like even that is way more than anybody at level 2 should know. But with fucking 21, why not?
Yeah, I mean, it seems strange. We've got these organizations like the Grey Cloaks and them asking us, and I mean, I think we need to, choose somebody to align ourselves. This is a big town. We need some, if we're going to try to grow the inn and get ourselves some future jobs, maybe we need to get in with somebody.
That makes sense.
So the question would be, would we align ourselves with the Blackstaff, or would we align ourselves with what Mert just offered us?
I mean, it can't be that hard to find a horse.
Zeradol, you would know that those two entities do not clash against each other. So if you wanted to pursue both, you could, but you definitely don't have to, and you don't have to pursue either.
Okay.
But they're not opposing theologies. They are very much at their core similar in protection of the current realm. That is what they can jointly get behind.
Okay.
I like the offer of well, yeah, I like both of the offers, but at the same time, who would regret the chance to meet a talking horse?
I know, right? That's got to
This
be
is-
like the coolest thing ever.
I mean,
Just
that-
saying.
That would be amazing. It's like finding a horse in a big haystack.
I mean, that sounds
Or
kind of
needle.
easy, actually. A horse in a big
It's
haystack
a really
sounds kind of
big
easy.
haystack, like ginormous.
Just look for where the haystack starts dwindling because the horse is eating it.
Eating it.
Winner, winner.
I don't know. I just don't get me wrong. I like this
Do
message.
you guys want to finish watching the show?
What
Yeah.
time is it, Adam?
So the show itself actually started at 9. So you guys are probably at, I would say, you're pushing on 11. Intermission's almost done, and so there's probably another hour and a half of the show.
Might as well, unless anybody else has anything we have to go do. No.
Nope. Okay. Rest of the show is phenomenal, and being in the private box whenever curtain calls, there's not for this kind of thing. There's not like an encore. There is a chance you do have the opportunity to meet some of the actors and actresses if you so choose. Otherwise, there's an usher there that can lead you back out to your wagon.
Anybody want to go meet the actors?
I was gonna say, Kaylin, are you going to go meet any of the actors?
I would totally love to, but You know,
Check on
if you guys
it,
are
John.
ready.
Probably check with the other guys.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We don't want them choking on their own vomit.
Kaylin,
Well, it's true. I've seen it happen in my parents' shop.
I thought we were gonna be nicer.
I wasn't being mean. It literally happens.
I mean, that sounded nice to me as far as Kaylin's concerned with those two.
Well, true.
I was
Alright, so
genuinely concerned.
The usher leads you four down to your wagon, where the wagon rider. I can't for some reason think of the actual title of the person who steers the horse. Is already waiting for you. You four get in. He takes you over to Troll Skull Manor, lets you out, kind of tips his hat over to you all, and so he goes.
Actually, when we come up to the horse, can I? What color of the horse is it?
The horse is black.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe it's her though. She could be in disguise.
This is true.
It's obviously a black horse. So, do you wish to do something with the horse?
Nope,
That's
not a black
Okay.
whole
horse.
other game.
All right. So, dropped off at the manor. What would the four of you like to do while you're at the manor?
At this time, I would assume just go get ready to go to bed for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Catch up on some rest. I mean, we should probably go check on the two guys just to make sure they're.
Yeah.
Okay. Finding them is not a problem. They are passed out together. There is a kind of like a wooden log that has a bunch of knife marks into it, and there's a strange carving on both sides that resemble some party member. One's a party member, and one's a maybe a part. I don't. You're not really sure. But they're just passed out on the floor. Kate is in the has is actually coming down to pick them up to carry them to the actual sleeping quarters. Keep in mind, you guys still have not furnished anything, so you guys are still sleeping on the floor. So Kate kind of carries you all up, or carries them upstairs, sets them just together because it's kind of where they've been for the past day. Long rest is had. Wake up in the morning. It's I don't know, probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock. The day is yours. What would you all like to do?
Is this the time that most shops would be open?
Probably.
Would most shops be open at this time of day?
You could be.
Okay.
We should probably maybe get together and have breakfast and talk about what we want to do. Because we got a ton of stuff on the table.
I'm sure Doug wants to get his real clothes so he doesn't wear his fancy clothes all everywhere.
This is true.
Yeah.
Might
we should
have trouble sneaking around.
What do we want to do? We got all these, irons in the fire we could go after.
So we should probably check on Tegan and Adnan. Are you guys waking up?
Yeah, they're awake as well.
Clear-headed, nice. So
I mean, we have several that involve the Mountain of Waterdeep.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
We
Zerathil told us about the mines and the flowers and then the Blackstaff mission.
yeah, we got find a monk, find flowers, find 100 pounds of ore.
And we also too have to get this place fixed up because we promised that we would do that.
So the place, in general, is fixed up. as far as windows that were broken, dirt, and everything has been cleaned. Really, it's just more of a matter of furnishing it with whatever you want and then what your priorities are. If you're going to prioritize the bar room or living spaces or fresh coat of paint on the outside. But a lot of that was kind of like, go talk to the carpenters kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't do anything about furnishing the place until we get some more gold under our belts. So, I mean,
I would say the bar sounds like it would make more sense. We bring money in to help finish the living space. I mean, I'd prefer a bed, but need money for a bed.
You need money for the bar too. So,
Yeah.
which one are we going to go after in order to start making some money?
No, that's what I was saying. I think I was agreeing with you. Get the bar so we can get beds.
Well, and I don't think we're opening that kind of place where the beds are going to make money. So, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah. Well, that might money, but
I don't know, Doug.
I don't like
you
laying
might
on the
have
floor.
a future in dancing, exotic dancing there.
I'm sure you do great at it, Doug.
I've already got the outfit, or I don't.
There you go.
Whoa. Or you do.
What's everybody think? 3 birds with 1 stone? Should we, what's everyone feel like a trek up Mount Waterdeep this morning?
My vote is to go up Mount Waterdeep. To me, that makes the most sense.
Okay.
Because we
Let's do it.
We've got three up one way. Are you going in your formal clothes?
I
In your
was
fancy
hoping
clothes?
to stop by the Steam and Steel and see if I could maybe pick up my old clothes. Hopefully.
Wait. Pick them up? You didn't say that you left them at the... there.
Yeah, it was, they kind of talked me into a deal I couldn't refuse, and the downside was I had to leave my clothes.
I knew there was a juicy story behind that. I'm coming with you.
Oh, I am so going. This is going to be awesome.
Ednan, what do you think? Does that sound good for the day, or?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to think today.
Does Kayla know if cure wounds might help his hangover?
Kalen would know that cure wounds would not help his hangover.
Okay.
That will require a level of restoration beyond her powers currently.
Gotcha. I tried.
Tegan, if we're gonna go up that mountain, maybe we should see about carpenter people, because I'd hate to get another mission for chopping down trees or some shit, and we did all the mountain missions, just to have to go back to the mountain missions. I think they're over there by the steam and steel as well. It may not be a bad idea to stop off there.
We can send somebody over to get a bid on how much stuff will cost. Outfit the bar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you guys want to go over there while I'm getting my clothes, I don't object to any of that.
Would anybody know if the food and liquor guild would be near there? Because one or two of us can go deal with that as well.
We never found the liquor guild yet.
No.
They
Bummer.
went binge drinking. For bacon bourbon.
Oh yeah.
The bartender
Sorry,
knows.
They did get the
bartender
bartender.
knows about the liquor guild.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't the magic guy supposed to look into that stuff too?
He was at the bookstore. Yep.
Yeah. Maybe he would run the project for us.
Okay.
Get the
so
bar. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so we need to go to this Demon Steel to get Greg's clothes or Doug's clothes. And then that's a good idea about the bent nail to make sure that we don't have to go back up Mount Waterdeep. I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Same here.
Oh, sounds good.
Why don't we split up and knock this all out real quick?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Heard of a lot of agreeing, but no real direction.
Okay. So we're going 2 places.
Well,
2 groups.
are we
That
checking out about if there's any information about the Liquor Guild yet, or are we gonna wait another day or two about that?
Maybe each of us can ask the carpenter and the steelworkers.
Okay,
You
so
know, meet back up.
who wants to go to the bent nail for the woodworking to see how much it would cost to outfit the bar?
Oh, I'm so going to the steelworkers.
So the bit nail is just right across, almost right across the way from this steel and the steam and steel.
Okay.
Why don't me and Zeradol go talk to what was it, Rasha?
Xanthar? Nope. That wasn't
At
it.
the magic shop.
Yeah,
Oh, Rashal.
Rashal, that's right.
Bookworm.
Okay,
Yeah, let's go.
let's go.
Is Tegan coming with us or you? Tegan? Adam?
Tegan's gonna follow Adnan because they're buddy.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
As we leave, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Leaf, can you keep an eye on the place while we're gone?" Just to see if there's a response.
Where are you when you say that?
At the front door. As we're leaving.
As you're leaving the second floor.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're in the living quarters. Yeah, I guess as we're walking out the door at the side of the building. Just throwing that
Okay.
out there. Just curious.
There does not appear to be any response.
I'll just shrug and follow everyone out.
So I'm heading
So-
towards the Steam and Steel. Just to throw
Okay,
that
so
out there.
this is the steam and steel. I don't know if you guys can see that pane because I had to make the map a little bit bigger. And then this is the bent nail. So like I said, they're just right across the way from each other.
Okay. At least that way we won't be too far apart.
Not
Well,
at all.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna like peek into the Steam and Steel and see what happens with his clothes, and then we'll run over to the bent nail. I'm really curious about this. See, that wasn't
Is that a real dog or part of the game?
That's a real dog. All right, so the group going to the steam and steel. Dan in your nightly best or your nightly best? How are you showing up to the steam and steel?
I'm still wearing the clothes I had on my back last night.
I mean, if you sleep naked, that's nothing. So I really need more information than that.
Oh no, I'm wearing the fancy clothes from
Okay.
from the evening before.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys leave the manor house, going north and then east, maybe about half a block, you can already start seeing the black of soot coming out of some sort of chimney and the hammering of an anvil, ting, 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 coming around the way. There is two Ganassi, a red and a blue one. The red one is currently beating something on the anvil, with the blue one just kind of stepped back and a very appreciative kind of glance, just watching the red one work.
I say, "Hey, Embrick, this is Doug. How are you this morning?"
Embrick is the red one hammering on the anvil. Looks up, looks back down, continues to hammer.
And then I look at Ariand and say, "So how are you doing this morning?"
You look at who?
the blue one, Ariand, Aurorian.
Avi? AVI? Where did you get that name?
Oh, my V looks like a U. Avian?
Just Avi. AVI.
Avi. Oh, sorry. The and was AV and Embrick. Makes more sense now.
Your notes, man. So Avi turns around, arms crossed, looks at you, and goes, "Honey, you did not have to get dressed up just for little old me."
It's just a regular old day. I just couldn't help it. You know, it's just some mornings you just feel like getting a little dressed up. You know what I'm saying?
I
Oh
much
my
prefer
gosh,
you.
Doug.
I much prefer you dressed down.
Oh my gosh, Doug, these guys are awesome! Hi, I'm Cameron. Nice, Kaylin, nice to meet you.
I turn around and I like introduce Kaylin and Portia. And say, they're also they're part of the group that's opening up the manor with us.
That is fantastic. Kaylin, you are almost as beautiful as I am.
Well, I mean, that is very much a compliment. You are gorgeous.
I know. Doug, I assume you are here for your other clothes?
Well, I hopefully it's no rush, but yeah, we were in the neighborhood. We were gonna stop by the Bit Nail, but I thought this was a great time to introduce more of the group to you. And while we're here, I thought we'd just check and see how that armor was going.
Well, you did pay in advance, so your armor is done.
Oh, that's so great to
Now,
hear. So
did you-
great.
Did you want to put it on right now?
Oh,
We gotta
yeah,
make sure it fits, of course.
yeah. I appreciate that, and I just look around like, is everyone going to watch me?
I think I've seen too much of you without anything on as is, so I'm going to head on over. I'm going to wait outside for you, and then we'll go to the fit nail.
And then I just start laughing. I just start laughing and I say, "I love modesty," and I just take the clothes down and
As a point of fact, because it's a blacksmithing shop, there is no going out. Everything is open
Okay,
because
so I
they're
turn
working.
around.
Because the heat would be crazy if they were inside. So, what comes out is black leather armor, which also has black studs in it. So it's completely blacked out, and they are not glossy. They are a matte black. So the whole outfit does not capture light.
Avi, Embrick, this is so great. I'm so excited to just be able to wear this in, and they're great. Thank you so much.
Well, come on now, put them on. Let's make sure they fit.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh yeah.
There might be a
FYI,
little bit of
Kaylin
nip and
is
tuck we
staying.
gotta do.
FYI, Kaylin is staying not to see Doug as much as to watch this unfold. She is loving the show.
So what I do is I take the armor and I just kind of laugh and I say, actually, I guess I am a little bit modest, and I just turn around so I'm facing a wall, and then I go ahead and change into the armor.
Okay. So put in your character sheet studded leather armor +1.
Oh,
And make sure you equip that.
Is would I
When you
would I
put
just
that
kind
on,
of
you feel like whatever they did, it does not fit the same. It fits better. Whenever you took everything off and Avery, excuse me, Avery was getting all those measurements, rubbing his hands over your body, it wasn't only to feel you up. This is the best fitted leather armor, and it actually fits better than your suit does. It bends where it's supposed to bend. It's a little more rigid in the areas that it's supposed to. It is giving you an increased level of flexibility in addition to the studs. So that's why it's going to be a +1 in addition to being studded leather armor.
would I know anything about their culture in terms of like a really good way of saying appreciation? Would there be any checks I could make for that?
Um, for the Genasi, well, let's see.
Well, I think there's one obvious way you could.
I mean, hey, hang on, Ryan has typed something to me about the game today. Give me just a second. If you want to make either I would say just an intelligence roll for this. With you living with having some experience with elves, you might know a little bit more about this race in particular. So, give me just an intelligence roll.
Alright. I'm gonna do history just so it rolls. 18, 16 plus 2.
So, as far as any kind of anything culturally that could be done for them, there's nothing there's nothing specifics that come to mind. Um, However, being a polar opposite couple as far as elements are concerned, you could probably come up with maybe some sort of gift that would represent those. Might be a good idea.
Oh, I will. I'll keep that in the back of my mind in case I come across something in the future. But I'm gonna come up to Avery and just shake her hands and say, "This is the most amazing armor I've ever tried on.
Amy is
Thank
not
you
a
so
woman.
much. I can't wait to tell others about the amazing work that you do." And I'm gonna come over to Embrick and not shake his hands, but just make sure that he sees my appreciation and say thank you so much. Your craftsmanship is amazing.
Just as a point of fact, Avi is a man as well.
Oh,
They are
gotcha.
both men.
I knew that.
And you can tell they're topless.
I can do what?
You can tell that because they're topless. And they are
Ah,
both very
okay.
well built. I mean, you have to be to work in a forge, so
All right. Well, as I say, well, we do need to get over to the bent nail, so we have to start fixing our place up. But once we're up and going, uh, at least dinner is on me in that first round. If you would all please bless us with your company when we're able to open the doors.
not a problem. Thank you very much. I hope that armor suits you.
Oh, it's amazing. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Adnan and Tegan, where were you guys going?
Zeradol.
Oh, and Zeradol. I'm sorry.
Library and
The bookworm.
The bookworm's treasure. Okay. Shop is open. Walking inside, they're behind the counter, actually kind of sitting in a chair, kind of kicked back, book in his hand, really long, odd-shaped spectacles on a golden dragonborn's face, and hearing a little ding, 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 ding as you walk in. He kind of looks up from his book and, well, hello there again, friends. Welcome back.
Good morning, Rochelle. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Just reading one of my favorites. Quite the page turner.
Did you get anything new in the shop lately?
You know, I've got these 4 paintings. Those are new.
Nothing else? Nothing for protection?
Protection. I mean, I've got spells if you're of an arcane user that can add them into a book. I can make spell scrolls.
Can you imbue a spell into, like a protection spell, into a ring or an amulet?
That is a very costly and time process. It takes a long time.
What if someone provided the jewelry? What would the cost of something like that be?
For the enchantments, the time it takes to put even a basic level magic into an item is about 4 weeks. So when you factor in working on one project every day for 4 weeks, plus the cost of the materials, something basic like something to give you an extra layer of defense, let's say, would be about 5,000 gold pieces.
Yikes. Well, I'll have to save up a little bit longer for something like that. Say, I was wondering, last time we had chatted, you were going to check into the Liquor Guild. Did you have a chance to look into that yet?
So I do have a little bit more information for you. Yeah, so you're gonna want to write this down. There are so many guilds you have to go through just to open up that place of yours. First, there's the Fellowship of Innkeepers. The guy you're gonna want to talk to about that is Broxley Fairkettle. He's a halfling. He's kind of laid back, mutton chops, bushy eyebrows. He might be able to get you a little bit further going as for your tavern. The Brewers Guild, you're gonna look for a guy named Hammond. But I will warn you, he doesn't like the adventuring types. But he will take your coin. He is an Efreet who is well dressed. He typically has his a young scribe, Ginny, who's a tiefling. She's got these glasses. Makes her eyes look bigger than they are. That that's all I've been able to figure out, though. I mean, this isn't, that's not my forte, but I don't know if you have any friends already in the establishments who can maybe make an introduction, or maybe you can ask around town. You could potentially go to the Magister's office to, maybe post something that you're gonna open and you're looking to make contact with these guilds. But I do know that a lot of these places are gonna require, since you're new, upfront costs for your licenses and things, and I don't know how many you're gonna need. I mean, the brewers, I don't know if you're gonna sell food. I mean, then you would need the butchers. I don't know necessarily if you need the innkeepers. I don't know if you're gonna be providing rooms for things, but I mean, a resource to have for entertainment or something. It's not my forte,
Hammond. What is he a human?
Yes.
And do you know where Hammond hangs out?
I do not. That's why I said if you knew anybody already at a tavern or something who can maybe help you get that information or make a meet happen, or you could go see the Magister and post something up that you're looking to open up.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate the help on that. Thanks for looking into it for us.
You are very welcome. And if you need any scrolls, come back and see me.
Well, that would be more my friend Zeradol's cup of tea. Is there anything you need to look at while you're here, Zeradol?
Have you gotten any far in those books?
Yeah, I've read a little bit. It's some pretty dense reading.
It can be, but once you get past the first one, the second one is a page turner, let me tell you.
I'm really excited about starting to craft some wands and stuff, because, that's where all the magic happens.
I bet it does.
I bet magic does happen in your wand, sir.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. And if you ever need a good book, come on by. And he goes back to his book.
Hey, Adam, real quick, I know I wasn't there, but when I was taking notes, I thought you said Hammond was in a free. Did I miss that? No.
Please hold.
That's what
Doesn't matter to me.
Oh, yes, he is an Efreet. They just tell me to use the stats of a commoner. My mistake. He is an Efreet.
No problem.
Gotcha.
Actually, there's not an R there. It's an effet. It's a fucking word. It's an adjective. Affected, over-refined, and infectual. No longer capable of affection. So he's a dick. So he's a human. There's not an R. I apologize. They just used a word that I don't know. I fat eyeballed an R into it. I fat eyeballed an
Asexual
R into
human
that.
dick.
He's a Balchinian.
Sounds like Doug would know exactly where he's at.
Yes, he does. Okay, so back to the other group. After Doug has put on his extremely fast, or not fast, but extremely fancy looking armor, it's kind of like when you put on brand new Nikes and you feel like you can run farther, jump higher, kind of thing. You're feeling pretty energetic after this. What
Somehow
would this
it
group
never
like to do
actually
now?
makes a difference.
So that explains everything. Let's go. Are you guys ready to go down to the bent nail?
Definitely.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Doug looks
so
good though. Did a good job.
It has some really awesome looking armor.
Yeah, it fits me in all the nooks and crannies. It's like it was made perfect.
I'm sure it was.
Doug doesn't need gold bond powder with that outfit on anymore. So just a little bit, just that hair a little bit south of the blacksmith is a small wooden is a wood shop that has a small wooden sign above the shop's main door, which just literally has a giant nail hammered into it that's bent. The door is open. They kind of have kind of a display area. The front room contains a display of ornate wooden furniture, as well as a selection of bows and crossbows. And the wall behind the counter is lined with rows of finely carved wooden canes, quarterstaves, and wooden shields. Sitting in a probably stool of some kind, as he's whittling away making something, you're not really sure, is a half elf. And seeing you guys come in, he kind of looks up at you all and he goes, "Welcome to my shop. What can I get for you all today?"
Well, hi. How are you? I'm Portia.
Fantastic.
What's your name?
My name is Talisivanar Felbrach, but people call me Tally.
Okay. So we just actually came into possession of the Troll Skull Manor, and we were wanting to outfit it with some furniture.
You have come to the right shop. What does it need, do you know?
Everything. We need
That
everything.
is- That is both vague and extremely specific.
I guess to start out with, we talked about starting with outfitting the bar, the tavern area.
I have actually never been inside.
It's really magnificent.
You could head over there. You know, we got Cade there. He could show you around, tell you. Very bright guy.
I can't
That
play poker. I do not have a poker face.
Well, I mean, like Portia said, we need bars, stools, tables, chairs. Definitely a stage. Definitely a stage where everybody can see and come in and enjoy the entertainment and whatever else you might suggest.
All right. Are we moving walls? Are we expanding things? Are we shrinking things? Are we adding things on? Do we need to do a walk around? What's going on?
It might not be a bad idea to do a walker. Oh, like walk in and walk around, or like a walk around porch? Like you.
I meant I could probably better service you all if I actually knew what we had to deal with.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just needed some clarification there.
Help me service you.
Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea to let him take a look at the place. What do you guys think?
No, I think that's
Yeah.
great.
And that way we can get our estimates and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And
Well, I'll
then
tell
Probably
you
knows
what,
better what we
since-
need than we do.
that's right. And then
since
we
the
can
shop-
always go up to the mountain.
Since I have just opened the shop and it doesn't look like I have any customers yet, other than you lovely folks, I can come over now, or if later's a better time.
What do you
Well,
guys
do we?
think?
Well, do we want to let him go look around by himself, or do we want to be there? I say we let him go while Cade's there, mock up a proposal, and then we talk to him, and then in the meantime, we can go to the mountain and do things.
Aren't we supposed to meet up with the other guys back at the manor anyway?
Oh, I thought we were meeting up right outside. I thought they were like right. Am I wrong?
I guess we didn't really formalize that.
We didn't.
No.
I mean, to
Eh.
be fair, Adnan and Tegan are hungover, so you can't really expect them to come up with game plans.
No. Well, logistically, is the store where are they right where we are in that general area?
They are just west of the manor, and so,
Okay.
I mean, you
we'd
guys
have to go
would,
eat.
you guys would kind of pass them.
Okay. Yeah, we can go get them. So it's up to you, sir. We have to go get our compatriots, and we're heading to Mount Waterdeep, but you're
Go that
more
way.
than welcome to look around.
They're
What?
this way.
Okay.
You got, and then the tavern's here. I mean, whatever you all would like, I can definitely stop by later if that's the case. No problem.
Okay, just I don't know, unless my compatriots disagree. Stop by whenever. Work up a proposal and let us know. And like Doug said, you probably know more about this than we.
You said there's a gentleman named Cade who will be there?
Gentlemen, sure, yeah, Kate, gentlemen, yes,
He will definitely introduce himself by name.
yes, and he'll remind you
Perfect.
too.
Perfect.
He's hard to
Then
miss.
I
He's a big
will,
guy.
I will stop by later today and with Cade in tow, kind of look around and give you all an estimate as far as what it would take to bring the bar back up and going. Do you want more than just the bar, or is the bar the focal point, or do you want it all and kind of just see what the damages are going to be?
Yeah, probably the bar right now since we're just starting out. If the bar makes money, we can do more.
Well, it wouldn't
And
hurt.
we say,
So it wouldn't hurt to get an estimate on the sleeping quarters either.
well, yeah,
And our focal point is the bar, just so
Right.
we know what we're doing.
Not a problem.
I'm assuming by when he says bar, he's thinking of the whole bottom floor tavern, not just the bar.
He has no idea what he's dealing with.
okay, yeah. And when we say bar, we mean bar area.
Yeah,
He's
the
never
tavernish.
he's already said he's never been inside, so he has no idea what he's dealing with. He's just saying bar as a generic term at this point.
Okay. Well, let's see what he comes up with. Couldn't hurt.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
You all have a great day then, and when I get chance later today, I will stop by.
Nice to meet you, Tally.
You all as well.
Pleasure to meet you. So what now, guys?
Let's go catch up with Adnan and Tegan and before the day gets too late, what do you guys think about heading up for a hike?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good to me. Do we know
So
where?
let's-
Do we know where they went?
Yeah, they told you they were going to the magic shop.
Okay.
And Tegan, Zeradol, where did you guys go after the magic shop? Did you guys just go back to the tavern, or was there an end goal?
I would have
Assume
suggested
we're
going back.
Okay, so then you guys would all meet up back at the tavern.
So, Adam, maybe I don't know if it should be said or not, but hopefully we're all kind of like doing a passive looking about as we're walking through the streets. If there was a horse that was white pulling a wagon,
If
Yeah,
not, we
that'd
are
be-
now.
yeah.
I wasn't. You guys didn't tell me
Yes.
anything about a horse.
That's true.
Oh,
Tegan and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adnan would not know.
yeah. We gotta
There
remember
were
to fill them in quickly.
the group that knew anything about it does not recall seeing a white horse. And Zeradol's passive perception does not recall seeing a white horse. So you guys are all back at the tavern. What would you like to do?
I think headed to Mount Waterdeep, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, we need to tell everybody. Hey guys, let's go to Mount Waterdeep! Yay!
Well, before we go, we talked to Rashal. He told us that if we talk to Rowaxi Fairkettle, he runs the guild for the innkeepers. He's a halfling with brushy eyebrows and mutton chops. The Brewers Guild has got this person named Hammond. He hates adventures, but he likes coin. And Hammond's got an assistant Jenny, who's a tiefling with big glasses. And if we have trouble finding him, we could probably post something at the Magister's office. I'll probably forget that by the end of the day. So
So just so you know, too, Adnan, on our way out, keep an eye out for a white horse. We gotta find a talking mare.
is it a talking horse?
Yes,
That's
I
right.
said yes. A white mare pulling a wagon full of goods. Just kind of keep an eye out.
Did we get the horse's name? For some reason, I have Millie in my head.
Maxine.
Maxine.
Maxine. Okay.
Is this a real thing, Doug?
It's for real.
I just shake my head. and
I
I
am
said,
kind of hurt that you don't believe me.
What's the purpose of the horse?
So we're
So,
supposed. Go ahead.
I'll say let's it might be a bit of a story. How about as we're heading out of town, I'll fill you in on the whole events of last night.
Plus, it's a talking white horse.
How do you know it's
So-
talking?
So
'Cause they
Doug,
said
fill
to-
us in on the
they told
entire
us.
events of last night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Were you guys drinking last
Yeah.
night also?
No!
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure they were.
Kaylin doesn't drink.
Not that she knows.
That's true.
Pick some exotic fruits off of this tray, and didn't remember much after that. But, so we met. Evidently, Mert is kind of a member of a group called the Harpers. He said that most of the time they're one of the good guys. So, why not trust somebody that says that they're one of the good guys, right?
You
And,
preface that with most of the time, though.
That's kind of how he said it. It was,
It's perception. One
Maybe.
person's good, another person's bad.
Maybe we shouldn't throw our trust all in that basket.
No, but I want to find a white horse that talks. Kane's acting all like, juvenile joy, like, Ooh, look at
And,
that. That's cool.
And give me a
Yeah.
history check.
Oh boy. Suddenly my palms are getting sweaty.
Mom spaghetti. One chance, one opportunity.
Why is it
Now
not
that's
going-
classic music.
Hold on. I gotta do it the old way. The link.
Is the
That's a
auto roll
19.
broken?
Yeah.
Did I break
but
the auto roll?
I got a 19.
Eminem would be proud.
Yes. Yes, he would.
The Beyond 20 has the correct permissions. So you may have to look at your app later. With a 19, with being a bard, you do know that some of the bard colleges do shake hands with the harpers on occasion. A lot of some harper agents, a good way to get information is to be a bard, because everybody talks to bards.
Okay.
And he was
So
trying
you would know a little bit about that.
Okay, so the whole purpose is finding Maxine, the talking white mare, is that we're supposed to ask her if she could identify any Zent operatives and if she knew where the whereabouts of them were, and then we were supposed to give those locations and those answers back to Mert as an entry-level job for the Harpers, kind of like what happened with the Blackstaff people.
the gray hands, right?
Yes.
I want to go outside and look for a horse.
Well, I mean, you guys are
Yes!
walking towards the Mount Waterdeep. Do you want to change directions to look for this white horse, or are you going to keep going and just look for white horses on your way to the mountain?
On our way.
Okay. So probably about 20 minutes into the walk to the mountain, you're probably maybe another 20 minutes before you get to the mountain proper, just because of walking from the west side of town to the east side where the mountain is. There in front of you, maybe 60 feet or so, is a wagon being pulled by a white horse.
Hey guys, there's a horse.
Oh
Portia.
my gosh!
It's white and it has a wagon.
It does.
Kaylin's
go
gonna run
talk
up to
to
the horse.
You want me
Kaylin's
to go
gonna run up
talk
to the
it?
horse and.
Well, it looks like Kaylin's already beat us to it.
Are you Maxine the talking horse? I have been so looking forward to meeting.
Kaylin, take a deep breath.
The wagon driver is looking down at you. What are you doing? You almost got trampled by the horse!
Whatever you just said did not come out at all, Adam.
Yeah.
It sounded like wagon.
What are you doing? You almost just got trampled by the horse.
but is her name
Sure, love.
Maxine?
That's Betty.
Betty, Maxine. Is it Maxine her middle name? Her last name?
What is wrong with you people?
She just really likes horses and she's looking for one named Maxine.
Mm-hmm. And she talks. Does this one talk?
Kaylin,
But it's a talking horse.
not everybody knows it's a talking horse.
Oh.
Have you
I
all
walk
been
around
drinking?
to the other side.
Nope,
I asked
not a
that
bit.
same question. To be honest, I asked that too.
Alright,
Talking
Kaylin,
horse
ask
kind
if
of
you
sounds
can
like
pet the
something
horse.
from a book.
I understand, but can she pet your horse before? And we're so sorry to disrupt you.
Yes, but then be about your way.
Okay.
I'm
Do
gonna
you-
pet the horse.
You mind if I ask you where are you headed?
Well, I've got a truck full of manure, so I'm heading towards the farms.
Is that up the mountain? On the other side of the
It's-
mountain?
I mean, it's near the mountain.
Oh. Okay. He's headed towards the mountain though, right?
Yeah.
And he's saying the farms are at the base of the mountain?
Or you can probably gather that, yeah?
Does it smell like manure?
Give me a perception check for your sniffer. Since you're
Any
drunk,
advantage?
see how your senses are, or you're hungover.
That's just trippy.
See.
I'm sorry. Whenever you pull out your drink, it's just like coming out of like
Yeah.
the abyss, and I'm like, what is going on?
It's a 10.
I'm sorry. I got distracted. This is a little trippy.
You know, you don't really smell much of anything, to be honest.
Is the back open?
Maybe it's a little stinky, but you're not sure if that's you or Tegan or or if it's the supposed manure. You look at, I mean, it's not an enclosed wagon. It's very much open, and there does appear to be a large pile of black matter there.
But not super stinky.
To you, it does not stink to you. No, there does
So
not
what I
appear to be a
heard-
smell to you.
So what I heard is there's stuff that looks like manure. There's a smell that sounds like manure. It smells like manure. But there's no necessarily correlation that they're the same thing. Or coming from the
He-
same place.
He doesn't smell anything unpleasant. He doesn't smell anything that is pleasant. His sniffer right now isn't sniffing very well.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't catch your name when my friend over here accosted your horse.
I did not accost. I was
Look.
being nice. I was excited.
You pet the horse. We're done. Yeah.
I didn't pet the horse yet.
He's going.
Maxine! Do we get anything? Do I get any looks from the horse? Like,
Nothing.
like responding or dumber than a box of rocks
Nothing.
horse?
I
okay,
run up to
Caleb.
the side of it real quick and say, "Wait for the sign, then our prisoners will be released."
Mert sends his love.
Doug, give me a perception
I
check.
had to look up that reference.
Doug, give me a perception check.
Oh man, it was on a 1 and it flipped to a 19, so I got a 23.
Nice.
When you run up to deliver your secret message, you discover this particular horse is a gelding.
Then I look at the driver and say, "You will perish in flame, you and your kind," and then run off to catch up with the others.
He flicks the reins, and the horse and the carriage speed up.
Does anyone know Ghostbusters? Because that's where it came from.
What? Yeah, I do know. But what were you saying?
It was when he what's the name of the guy that played the gatekeeper?
Oh, Rick Moranis.
Yeah, he runs up to the horses in the park and he like whispers in it, says, "Wait for the sign, then our prisoners will be released."
Oh, I remember that now. I didn't catch it.
Continuing on your journey to the mountain, you come at a point where you have to make a decision. You are going to the mines to find out what is going on with the ore shipment. You are going to the waterfall to pick some flowers, or you are going to some cave to find somebody to do something. What would you like to do?
Do
I
we
like
know
the
which
solid
one's-
camaraderie here.
Do we know which one's a shorter path?
Give me an intelligence roll.
$15.
So you do know that finding the cave would be the longest route because it's further up the mountain. But as far as the waterfall and mines, you're not sure between those two as to which is the shortest route, as they're fairly close to each other.
Well, we should probably take care of talking to this guy for the information, since that's the whole purpose, right? We can check out the other stuff on the way back.
That's true, and that's the
That's
only
true.
one that had a deadline.
That's true too. Because we
So you're saying you want to go to the top area thing?
Yeah, since we're already a day late on that, maybe we can.
Seriously, that's a
The
lot
others
of walking.
didn't have it.
I think you got a point there, Adnan.
Well, you originally had a good point there, Zerodol. Just go ahead and get the one that's furthest taken away done first. Go talk to. Oh, I can't read my handwriting. Aham.
Halam. H-L-A-M. Halam.
Oh. My handwriting is atrocious.
I don't particularly want to think about it any longer, but I really don't want to walk up to the top. I'm already sweating pretty bad.
Do you want to go to the waterfall and pick some flowers?
I want to go pick some flowers.
Oh, that's top on my list.
And then
See? Adnan wants to go.
I'd rather go check out
Tegan.
Okay.
I knew I
So
should
we
have
have
hopped
Cade,
into
Cade,
the newer
and
cars.
Tegan.
Do what was that?
So we have Cade, and Tegan.
Okay.
Just a second. So we got the
Anybody else?
flowers for the herb lady. Which is the one for the black staff lady again?
Yeah,
The guy.
Alaham.
Okay. Even though I'd love to go get the flowers, I think that'd be super fun. I think we should go talk to Halami or Salami or whatever the heck his name is. No, I know. She was just doing that for effect.
What about you?
Portia, give me either an intelligence or a survival check.
I got a 7.
Even though you've been out here before for your training, it was a different season. You don't know which way would be the fastest.
Okay.
Gerald all starts just walking up the mountain.
Okay.
Towards the top.
We finally have somebody choosing a direction.
I'm gonna go with Zerodol.
I'm
Perfect.
gonna follow Zerodol.
All right. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Ah.
As there's not a direct
Oh!
path up, you are having to actually grab hold of things. You are rock climbing, not in such a degree as to fall and plummet to your death, but pretty close.
There's not a
4.
mountain. Like, there's not a path? I thought there was a path going up the mountain.
Not up to him, no.
No, I rolled a 22.
Well, that makes up for my mighty 7.
Because I love rocks. Cyrodiil's all about the rocks.
You gotta have good rocks to go with those wands.
Cyrodiil rocks.
I got a 13.
Eight.
I'm gonna fall.
So we have an 8 and we have a 7
I got a 4.
and a 4.
It's those tight leather jeans that are showing off the moose knuckles.
Damn. Okay, well, let's see how shitty Tegan does. Constitution saving throw. Tegan has sweated so much he's no longer overhung or hungover. He might be overhung, but he's no longer hungover. Womp womp. That's so my Beyond 20 did roll, so I'm not sure what happened with yours, Edna. Those of you who rolled a 7, 8, and 4 are not going to be happy.
Probably not.
When you get to the top of the mountain, you actually can see the cave proper. Getting up here was a very strenuous, hard, muscle aching activity. The 3 of you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh God. Where is that in D&D Beyond? I've never. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Okay.
So you have
Yes.
Can we rest for a minute?
disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is now halved.
Yes.
Zeridol, you're looking around like, what's
This is
wrong?
awesome.
Like, this was easy. This was just walk in the mountain. What's the big deal?
You guys need to get out more.
Yeah, I get out, just not up much.
No, getting out of the
Hey,
bed,
zombie.
going across the street to get a drink is not enough. You guys gotta get around.
You're right. It hurt to actually. Can we just rest here for a few minutes? You know, just 10 minutes to kind of let me catch my breath. Is that a yes? No?
So, yeah.
Okay.
We've got so many people
Yes.
at a disadvantage. Yeah.
So while
I'm all
they're-
for a rest.
Can I go snooping around the cave entrance?
Yeah, you sure
while they're
can.
doing
Yeah.
that?
So going up to the cave entrance, it's
Can I
a
stop him
small-
real quick? I want to get
You
Zerodol's
can
attention.
try.
Hey, Zerodol, stay here. I just want to tell everybody something real quick, and kind of I go into a speech on how we're doing great and how we can do this, and we're gonna work as a team, and I don't know, typical blonde hair, blue eyed cheerleader garbage stuff, and inspire everybody. So everyone gets 8 temporary hit points.
Did
No,
we
that
all
shitty
go up as-
inspiration. Come
Did we
on,
go
you
up
got
as a group? Or
What?
did
Yes.
the 4 of us?
no. All of you went up as a group. You
Mhm.
didn't split up. Nobody told me anything about splitting up.
I didn't know if we fell or I thought you were saying
No.
we slipped.
No, nobody slipped or fell. It was more exhausting than anticipated of a climb, and
Oh,
so
gotcha.
you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay, so Zerodol, you're gonna go check it out, and then I'll just kind of stand here between you and them and make sure nothing comes this way.
Yeah, they're kind of they're exhausted. I'm just gonna not go in the cave, but just kind of looking around the entrance of it to see if I see any signs of life.
I mean, getting closer to the cave entrance, you can see it's a shallow cave. Um, you see kind of sitting in the center of maybe 10 or 20 feet in diameter cave. Excuse me. Is an older bald gentleman in brown robes. You do see a candle that is lit. You do see what looks to be like a straw bed off to one side, um, and some sort of maybe a basic table or something in there. But that's what you got. That's what you see.
Okay. When I see that, I just like kind of get a little shocked to see this guy there. Knowing that he was supposed to be there, but just seeing this guy sitting in the middle of the cave, I just run back to the group and hey, he's here. He's just in the cave. We can go see him right now. I mean, he's
Okay.
here.
Okay. Now we're supposed to ask him. You remember what we're supposed to ask him about? Because if I remember right, he's grumpy and has a short fuse.
We were supposed to find out threats to the city.
Okay, that's what I got too. I'm just making sure we're on the same page. Okay, are you going in there at all?
Yeah, but you should probably talk. Some people don't take to my personality very well.
Well, I can go with you. Let me just a few more seconds.
Are you sure? Because you're looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe the more people, it might be the worst. So why don't Zeradol and I go to the cave? I mean, go check it out and see if we can. Unless.
Great idea. Go ahead.
I'm trying to spit it out. I'm sorry.
You got that third character sheet ready, right, Miranda?
Oh, thanks.
As we get to the front of the cave, I'll be like, okay, just remember, be cool and get all the information. And while that, I'm going to cast guidance on her.
Perfect. So for the next minute,
1 minute.
you get to add a D4 to any ability check.
Because you're going to need it because you're at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's do this. She kind of starts to go into the cave and wearily says, well, hi, how are you?
No response.
He just sitting there?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Right.
He's an older man. He's bald headed with white eyebrows. The wrinkle in his skin depicts his age as being an older gentleman. His brown robes are pristine clean, though.
Do I recognize him?
No.
Okay. I go. Actually, I want to go up to him. Come on, Zeradol. Let's go. And I go up to him and kind of do one of these in his face. Just hello.
Tell the Black Cloak sent us.
His eyes are closed. He's in a meditative stance. No
Okay.
response.
Do I know that he's in a meditative stance, or do I just think he's sitting there?
I mean, his eyes are closed. He's doing the typical hum. I mean, without the hum, but the tips of the fingers are touching. He's very straight and arms on the knees and straight backed and eyes closed and breathing regularly.
Would I know how to do that?
How to meditate?
Yeah. What I want to do is
give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. 19.
So, do you think you could emulate him, but you yourself have never tried to meditate. So you know that there's a whole you know the theory behind it as far as sitting down, the breathing, the emptying your mind, while also being one with the things around you. But you've never attempted it, or if you have, you've never succeeded.
Okay. So I look at Zeradol and I tell him, so I'm going to sit down and I'm going to wait for a little bit and see if he comes out of it, out of his meditative state. So I want to sit, but I want to be respectful as it, knowing that he's in this meditative trance. I want to be respectful, but I kind of want to wait for him to come out.
Okay. The others are really tired, so we should just let them rest. So I'll go tell them, and then I'll watch the front of the cave to make sure nobody bothers you.
Okay.
So I run back, relay to the group that what Portia's gonna do, and then just pop out in front of the tent, like in front of the cave, keeping an eye out. But pull out one of my books and start reading.
All right.
I'm really good at
Zerd-
meditating. I'd like to go in the cave and meditate.
Okay. You certainly can. Yeah, you can go on in there, and you're gonna sit with Portia. You're gonna sit next to him. How are you two positioned in relative to him? Because he's in the center, facing out towards the entrance of the cave.
I will sit socially distanced from him, facing out.
Okay.
So if he's in the center facing out, I want to kind of sit on the left side of him, also facing out, and just kind of sit with my legs crossed and just kind of sit there. I'm not going into a meditative trance because I don't know how, but I'm at the same time being respectful of his trance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm actually going to join him too, because if this takes like forever, might as well get a long rest out of it.
Does anybody else want to join in on the cave meditation?
Sure.
Zeradol's not into that fancy meditation stuff. I'm just gonna read.
Zeradol, if you
Perfect.
see anything, just holler at me.
It takes takes a while to get
Zeradol,
rid
go
of
ahead
those
and
exhaustion
give me a
Right.
yes, exhaustion is a long rest kind of thing.
Okay.
Zeradol, give me an Arcana check as you're reading the book, and then the rest of you, I need a intelligence check to see if you can zen out.
19 on my Arcana check.
11. What I was trying to do was just the elf's meditative subconscious trance. I wasn't doing anything fancy. I was just gonna do what the normal thing is.
Okay.
So yeah, in all fairness, I probably wasn't trying to do anything to enter a new realm or anything.
20.
Nice.
Portia,
9.
Caitlin.
Oh, I stay with Zeradol.
Okay. Zeradol with a 19. You get halfway through that book, and you're now able to kind of start the visualization of how to implement that into your own magics.
Nice.
Those the 8, right, or 9, you don't hit it. The 11, you don't hit it. Over here with Big Mac Daddy numbers, though, you the world is kind of disappears, and just the sound of your own heartbeat in your chest. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Your 2 points of exhaustion are gone.
Sweet.
Nice.
Very cool.
You'll know what to
Portia,
do next time you have the hangover.
as you are sitting there trying really, 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 really hard, you hear a kind of a calming but kind of grumpy at the same time. It's odd kind of voice in your head. You're doing it wrong. Straighten your back. Pull your shoulders back. Don't smile. No emotion. Calm.
Take your dress off.
And he opens his eyes and he kind of looks around at everybody there and he goes, "What do you want?"
So, we have been sent to ask you a question. If I may ask you a question, I didn't mean to interrupt your trance. I apologize.
By requesting to ask a question, you have asked your question.
That I have, but may I? Yeah, I almost fell into that again. So,
What
Do
she
you
means is a very important lady has sent us up here to speak with you.
thank you. Yes.
There's a lot of people that think they are important.
True.
What is it? What is it that you want?
Do you have? I'll just straight out say it. Do you happen to know if there's any threats to the city?
Give me a persuasion check.
22.
Yes.
Damn.
And I'm just gonna be blunt, like.
He looks. He kind of turns his head to look over at you, and actually looking at you, you can see now that his eyes are open. They're white. They're glassed over. So he knows you're there, and you can feel something looking at you, but doesn't seem to be looking at your outer self, but more inside of you, looking beyond the shell that is you. And he goes, "I like your candor. So I have this to say, and then be gone. Evil's twin hides its face for now. Expect that to change before winter's end." And he closes his eyes and goes back to meditating.
All right, thanks, Gramps. Let's hit it.
Hey, can you teleport us back to the city?
No, Kaylin, don't.
No, I'm not
I
there.
kinda- Oh,
Sorry.
I just want to respectfully just kind of back out of this cave.
Certainly. From this vantage point, you do see the waterfall as it's crashing down into, like the rest of the river. If somebody wants to give me a survival check to see if you can figure out a safe way down to that area.
I'm
Doug,
still
weren't you
at
kind of a
disadvantage.
tracker in the day?
Yeah. No. I
Oh,
don't think so.
in those
Not
tight
in this
pants,
life,
I
anyway.
assume you know how to move real well, so maybe you could help us.
Tegan?
Doug, are you making that survival check? I thought by how you moved, I thought you were making it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, I was. Well, I'm still at a disadvantage, so.
Okay.
And it's not that good to begin with.
Okay.
So Tegan walks over to the edge and goes, "Yeah, we're just gonna step right there, and then right there, and we're gonna just hop, skip, and a jump over that way, and we're gonna be just fine, no problem."
Does he actually do it and proves that it works, or is he just talking?
He's looking around and seeing that nobody's going, so he goes, "All right, fuck y'all," and just starts going.
Uh,
Okay.
I'll
And
cheer
he
him
does
on.
fine.
Backs up his bag, throws the book bag and hops after Tegan.
Alright.
You being Mr. Mountain, seeing where he's putting his foot in his hands, you're thinking maybe he's got some rock climbing experience at this point.
All right. We got this. Let's go. So I
Okay.
follow Therodol.
Okay.
I'm following the group too.
Yep. Kaylin is as well.
Where is? Really? Do I have to? That's so stupid. Sorry. Okay. Shrink that back down to size. All right. And let's see. Did they fix this yet? Nope, we're getting closer though. Can I make that a better color? Nope. How about blue? Does the blue look better on you guys' side?
That looks
Looks
good.
fine, yeah.
The letters are still kind of janky. Oh well. Here you all are with the river. Well, as the river is being made by the waterfall itself. A couple of trees, some grass, some lily pads, some bushes by that rock. What would you all like to do? The waterfall is just north of you, and you do see some flowers right next to the waterfall proper, which could be what you're looking for.
Yeah, she said that we need to pick the pink hibiscus. It's got a really bright pink on the outside and purple on the inside. Give us some gold for them.
Okay. So basing off of Zeradol's explanation of this flower, I guess I start hunting for flowers.
Okay.
Yep, same here.
Should be near the base of the waterfall.
And if anybody has their player going, you should now have some fancy water sounds.
I gotta turn it up. It's not letting me turn it up. Huh, weird.
That is odd. You control that. I don't have anything that I can do to help you with that one.
No, I know. I was turned
All right.
off.
Are you all kind of going together?
Yeah.
I mean, is anybody trying to like, I want to go over this way and look at stuff?
Yeah, I would like to go to the creek bank and see if I can see how deep it is.
So right about here, it's probably about 5, 10-ish feet.
It's a pretty big difference. Is it flowing quickly?
Well, you can't really tell. Water. I mean, when you look down, it looks closer than it is, unless you're going to jump in. Just kind of giving it a glance. I mean, knowing that there's displacement with light and water and objects, you got that as a guesstimation.
Is it flowing real quick?
Yeah, because you guys are really close to the falls themselves. Yes.
Okay.
Continuing going up.
Yeah, let's keep gradually moving towards the falls.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Flowers. A lot of flowers.
Yay, they're beautiful. Let's go get some.
Are we at the top of the waterfall as it goes down,
You're,
or are
you're,
we
at,
at the
you're
bottom?
at the bottom. You're at the bottom.
Okay.
Is that a
Yeah,
bush
you're
or
at
a tree by us?
That's a tree by you.
Okay.
So, guess we go over and look at the flowers. Can we tell that they're flowers from where we're at?
I mean, can you tell the flowers from where you're at?
Yeah, from the map, but didn't want to assume too
I
much.
just want to make sure it's zoomed in correctly.
Yeah, it looked like
Oh
it.
yeah.
I'm trying to make sure you guys can see what I see, kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, these appear to be pretty flowers.
Are these the pink
How many
hibiscus?
petals?
They are pink on the outside and purple as it gets closer to the stem. They do appear to be hibiscus.
These are the
How
ones.
many petals?
Are these them, Zeradol?
Yeah, these sure are.
So, does she want the whole plant, or just the flower part, or what? What do we pick here?
Just the
She
flowers.
was given. All right. I was thinking she said 50 gold for every 12 petals. Is there how many petals is it?
For every 12
She would
flowers.
also like the seeds if we can find any seeds. Yeah, if we have any seeds, she'd really like those. But otherwise, it's the petals.
If I
do
said
the
petals,
seeds
it's
look like?
flowers as a whole.
Oh,
Whole flowers. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
but yeah, we can. So can we? Well, have some. Maybe we should have some of us get flowers and others kind of see if we can find any of these seeds laying around.
I'll volunteer to get the flowers. And I go pull out my dagger and start cutting and collecting flowers.
What do the seeds look like?
Did Fala describe them? She didn't do
No.
the conversation, but so I would assume just start looking around to see if there's any seed pods that may have looked like they have fallen from here or are in the stem itself.
Okay. So I would like
okay.
I
to.
would like to go to intentionally do that. With my background is with alchemy and stuff like that. So.
Okay. If you want to
Investigation.
so you are looking for the flower pods themselves?
Yes, I am. While the people are
Okay.
collecting them, I want to look specifically for the seeds.
Okay. So give me a investigation, and if you're not proficient, add your proficiency due to your alchemy background.
I am proficient.
Okay, so then it's just a straight investigation roll for me.
16.
And then those of you who are cutting the flowers, I need just a straight dexterity check. With a 16, you do find 3 small green pods that have fallen from maybe 1 or 2 of these flowers. They could potentially be seeds.
I collect those and put them in a safe pouch.
Okay. What did we get for cutting? You're muted or something.
I rolled a 10. Do I need to roll
Okay.
it twice for the exhaustion?
Yes, you have disadvantage on that.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
I got 24.
Well, I guess it could
Okay.
only get worse. No proficiency bonus since I'm using my dagger.
No. No.
Okay.
Are you No, it's just a straight dexterity check.
Dex. Okay. That doesn't matter anyway. 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna screw up some flowers.
Two of
was my
you.
lowest.
So Doug and Kaylin, you have flowers. You're not sure if they're good or not. This is not kind of a forte. Even Kaylin, you're not one to gather the materials. Usually somebody else gathers the materials. You're not entirely sure what to do. Adnan, you successfully pick a dozen. Kaylin and Doug, between the two of you, is only half a dozen, and you're not sure of those how many are good. And then out of the water, these kind of mud creatures come up. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh my gosh. We haven't done that in a while.
Does initiative, is that at a skill check for a
That would be
disadvantage?
a disadvantage because it is an ability check.
Son of a gun. We need to go sleep. Could be worse.
Do we still have those temporary hit points?
Should they last?
I believe so.
Let me look here.
Wait, how many did we get?
8.
No.
Oh, once per short rest. So as long as you rest, you're good. Which I don't think any of us have since the speech. And just so everyone knows, Kaylin can do this to her and 5 other people. So it's never going to be able to be the whole party at once.
Oh, so that wasn't everybody. Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, Tegan. Well, you did. Everybody here did. I just assumed Tegan didn't.
I mean, that
Yeah,
would be
so we
6
only do
people
6.
total.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So everybody here.
Oh, okay.
Everybody here, but not Tegan. Yes.
Why not
Because
Tegan?
that includes me. That includes me.
I thought you said
6
it's you
includes
plus
me.
5. There's only 6 of you.
Oh, I thought there were 7.
You don't
Did I
count
miss
Cade.
one?
You don't count Cade. Cade does not count.
Oh, I counted your video screen. I counted the screens and distracted.
Oh, you're
forgot
gonna
to
give that
subtract
to
your
me?
videos.
Listen, all the bad guys will take 8 additional. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sure.
No, I didn't count. I counted the map. Okay, so good. Okay, the whole party
That's
then.
awesome.
Yay.
Doug, what was your initiative roll?
Oh, it was, the lowest one was 16.
Nice.
Adnan, what was your initiative roll?
8.
Kaylin, what was your initiative roll?
10.
Tegan, what was your initiative roll? Tegan. Zeridol, what was your initiative roll?
5.
Portia.
23.
Now,
Nice.
that is awesome. Now, Adam, just so we're clear, attacks are not ability checks, right?
Correct.
That's what I thought.
That is correct. That would be level 3 exhaustion. Would be the attack rolls and saving throws. So
Right.
no,
That's
you
on the way
are-
down the hill.
You
Whatever,
are
someone's
safe
scaring
from
me.
attacks, as far as that's concerned. Someone's carrying you. All right.
Portia can give her a piggyback ride.
I have to update my list for everybody's health. So, Portia, what's your health at?
My health is at the 28 hit points and then the 8 temporary.
28 plus 8 temp. Okay. I need to update my list to 28. Doug, what's your hit points at now?
17 plus 8, so 25.
Yeah, I still have all the level 1 stats, so I have to fix that. Tegan is
that Doug's
apparently
max?
at 12. 17, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I missed a chance to heal him or not.
I don't think Tegan fixed his health. He still is at 12. Nope.
He is a
had
wizard.
9 before. I guess 12 is it. Damn, son. Damn.
Glass cannon.
He's a wizard, Harry. Damn. 8. Boom shakalaka. Kaylin, HP, please.
23 plus 8.
Nice.
I'm just going to remove Cade altogether from my list. Adnan.
Okay.
22 plus 8.
And Zeradol.
That would be 15 plus 8.
All right. I apologize for that. Now that my list is updated, top of the order, Portia. I wish that I could move this image over. Maybe I can if I just do a little finaggery here. Boom!
Okay.
These ugly mud entity things, potentially pissed off at their flowers being picked, are jumping out of the middle of the river, and they definitely do not look happy. What would you
Okay.
like to do?
So obviously I'm going to attack. So hang on, let me find me. Where am I? Am I this itty bitty person right here?
You are.
I think I found me.
You are next to the itty bitty person. You are
Okay.
K8.
Are they like
Okay.
Are they like humanoid or mosquito size?
Oh, I can't see the grid. So that one that's
Try
directly
to-
diagonal from me. No, I was looking at the letters. They're little. Okay. There they are. So aged. So I want to run up towards the one at I8. And as I'm
Okay.
running, obviously I want to call forth my war pick and attack.
Alright.
And then after, I also want to cast the green flame blade.
All right. Green flame blade. You're getting all fancy here. So you're gonna go through the flowers into the water?
Yeah.
Here?
Yep.
All right, and you are going to attack this one, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. I will. They are tiny. Bloop. There. Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll with the green flame blade.
You want me to do my melee attack first or the green blade first?
So You're going to do your melee attack roll first because from that is whether or not the fire jumps. You don't add fire to your attack yet. That's
Okay.
later.
Okay. So I'm just do the regular melee attack with my war pick.
Yes.
I got a nat 20.
Fucking right, girl. Damn, get it. Get it. A nat 20, I believe, is going to hit, so go ahead and roll that beautiful damage.
Why didn't my damage come up through? There it is. So I just double that, right?
If it actually worked, it should have already done it. Let me look at your thing here.
Because at the top it says 9, but at the bottom towards total damage it says 16. It looks weird on Beyond.
Oh, so you clicked it twice apparently.
Oh.
So the first one was your net 20 for your total damage of 22.
Okay. Yeah, I did accidentally hit it twice.
And then does your fire that jumps, is it at just one creature within 5 feet of it?
It is.
And what is that, just a flat damage, or do you roll that as well?
On a hit, the target suffers, and green fire leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice within 5 feet. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. So my spellcasting ability modifier is a +5.
Okay. Do you want to explain what your flame actually looks like?
So in my head, how I see it, as she swings her war pick and she hits the creature that she hits, all of a sudden this bright green flame jumps from her war pick into the creature behind the one that she initially hit. So what you guys see is you see her hit, and then you see the green flame jump to a different creature. Did I describe that correctly?
So this one?
Yep, that one.
Okay. So just for any of you spellcasters, if you want to change how things look, I don't give a shit. So your green flame doesn't have to be green. If you want it to be a different color, it doesn't necessarily have to be, quote, flame. It'll still do fire damage, unless you want to roleplay why it wouldn't behind the scenes later. But 22 hacking into, so these tiny, small, brown, mud-like creatures kind of fly out of the water, and Portia, just taking charge, jumps right in, her left hand, kind of a flash before this wicked pick appears, with a dark purple shaft that where the shaft meets either end of the pick itself is also kind of a dark purple, almost black. But as the metal extends to both edges of the pick, that dark purple turns into a dark red, into a bright red, into almost glowing on either end of her war pick. And as she slashes down, a good solid hit, the pick goes straight into this creature. A terrible sound erupts from it, and as she pulls the pick out, it kind of erupts in flame a little bit, but the flame kind of exits that wound, jumping to the next creature closest to it, and that creature is just engulfed in flame. That was one fucking hit. Damn. Still up though.
Oh.
And they take, how much was the fire damage? What's your spellcasting mod? Is it a 4, 5, 12, 19? 5. Right. After you, did you want to move anymore, or are you staying put?
Move me to F7, and then I'll stay right with that. So like down to the left, just diagonally.
Yeah.
Just that 5 foot. That FG7.
You want to come here?
Right. Yep.
Sure, that's fine. All right. So the first after you is one of these creatures, which happens to be the one that you just beat the mud out of.
Okay.
It is going to turn towards you, and it's gonna take in like a deep breath, and you can see its body swelling in size, and it opens
Okay.
up its mouth and hawks mud at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 19.
You succeeded. Next up is the one that's on fire, which is, you are a prime target, so it's going to turn around to attack you. Let's see, and it's not going to do what its friend did. Instead, it's going to ball up its muddy hands into muddy fists and try to punch you in the face with mud.
Okay.
And you're just too damn quick. You just gotta dodge out to one side. Muddy fist goes flying by your face. Next up, another one of these damn creatures.
Okay.
Let's see. This one, you are still the closest, so it's gonna come over here. Also going to attack you with muddy fists. 22 to hit.
That does hit.
You're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you now have a muddy fist print on your face.
Okay. So it was he fist with his fist, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't appear to have any weapons other than their fists.
So with my thing with bludgeoning damage from non-magical weapons is reduced to 3. So I subtract 3 from that 4, right?
You do.
Okay.
Went for 1 fucking point of bludgeoning damage.
I'm just glad I remembered.
Yay, girl. Alright, this one's gonna come over here and gonna soak up the water around it, expand itself, and vomit mud on you. I need to make another dexterity save.
This one was an 8.
That is a fabulous fail. As this mud creature vomits this mud all over you, you are covered in mud from head to well, ankle at this point because of the water that you're in. You are restrained until you can break out of this thick, clinging mud.
Okay.
So your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saves. Next up is another one of these things. They all go before the rest of you. Jeepus. Wow. Sorry about that. That's brutal. This one's going to fly up in the air, kind of being above its friends here. It's going to attack you because you are still the closest thing. With advantage. 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
7 points reduced by 3, so 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you get punched in the other side of the face, even though you're already covered with mud. more mud is just stacked on top of mud.
Okay.
And that last one is also going to fly up and is going to attack you with its fists.
Okay.
With advantage because you are restrained. 17 to hit.
It does not.
Okay. That one, being a little pissed off that it didn't get a hit, screeches. Just lets out this terrible, terrible screech, and more join the fray.
Okay.
I already rolled their initiative, so I'm just gonna move them. They get up and fly over. And you are. So 2 are going to go to Kalen. 1 is going to go to Zeradol. So Zeradol first, attacking you with its fists. A 13 to hit.
That misses.
All right. Next one over to Kalen. This one is going to vomit the mud that it had already from the river onto Kalen. Kalen, need you make a dexterity saving throw.
Kaylin doesn't like mud. This is not good. Sorry. Okay. 13?
Deftly and without issue, you dance in between volleys of mud, just kind of swaying one way, bending back way, twisting another way, doing the whole Matrix dance, anything and everything to not get covered in mud. You succeeded that.
Yay.
Next up is Doug.
Doug's gonna go jump in the FG9 square to actually, can I get 1, 2, 3? Actually, I can get to H9 at my half speed. And I'm going to try attacking whichever one was, I don't remember if it was one in the FG, the one that Portia's already taken a bite out of. Actually, no, that might be up north.
That's
Yeah,
the
never
one
mind.
that's got the big wound in it is a little bit further north. There is one. This one has a little bit of fire on it, but none of the rest of these look like they've been hurt in any way, shape, or form.
I will just go with the one to the farthest left, which is like in the FG8, FG7,
So you're
8.
gonna come back over here then.
If that's where I need to be to hit it, yeah.
This is where you would need to be to get flanking rolls.
Okay, I will do that to get some advantage.
That's right. Roll me some damage. Some advantage damage.
Oh, wait a minute. That was the damage I needed to hit. Sorry. Alright, the hit was 11. Oh, but that was, I need to roll it again for the advantage. So 11 or 12. 12 is my best.
12 will hit.
And I
some
hit, I
damage
already
for
rolled
me.
the damage. So that's, oh, you want damage again?
Yeah, because you hit. So roll damage.
6. And
Okay.
I'm also going to use my
Is that 6 with sneak attack since you had advantage?
well, I was going to roll that one right now. And that's 1d6. So I'm going to go up here and click 1d6. Roll. 1. So that's 7 damage
Alright.
total. And with my second hand, I'm going to swing with my other short sword on the same
Alright.
one.
Still with advantage because of flanking rolls.
First one was a 9. Second one was a 14.
14 hits. Roll some damage.
Damage was 9.
Alright, so 16 points of damage total. Not bad. Not bad at all. Is that it?
That's all I've got.
Alright, next up is Tegan. Tegan kind of looking at these creatures like they're, family and friends. I think Tegan is going to throw an ice knife. And a 16 is going to hit. To explode everybody within 5. 1. So I need Portia and Doug to make me dexterity saving throws. As Tegan kind of pulls water just out of the general area, being a very watery area, and forms it into the shape of a knife. Quickly clenches his fist and it turns into ice, and he throws it, and it hits this one. And when it impacts, it just explodes in ice shards, and everything within 5 feet of that has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mine's at disadvantage still, right?
No, it's a saving throw. There's no disadvantage for saving throws.
Oh, okay. I got an 11.
Okay. Doug? Oh, Doug's gone. We'll figure out him in a minute. Portia, you're going to take 7 points of cold damage.
Okay.
As you were not able to react in time for that. And now I have to roll all of their mother trucking dex saves. Let's see what we got here. Fail. So the one you had originally punctured and beat the holy mud out of takes these ice shards and just kind of disintegrates and falls back down into the water. She gone. Let's see for the next one. Dex save. Also fail. The one that you had covered in fire, the fire has been put out, and instead, tiny shards of ice are now sticking out of that mud creature. It's like damn near all these fucking mud creatures. Fuck, another fail. Damn it, Tegan. Jesus. Doug, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm kind of glad. I thought you wanted us to make new characters.
Why would I want you all to make new characters?
I don't know. These guys look not nice.
12. I thought I rolled a 1, but it was a 7, so it's 12.
You're gonna take 7 points of cold damage as Tegan threw an ice knife, and the shards that exploded from the impact you weren't expecting and were unable to dodge out of the way in time. Doesn't take it, doesn't take it. Doesn't take it. Does take it. Fuck. Hey, I've got a success! Yes! So out of that cluster there, all but the one directly north of Portia have ice shards in them. And this one, she gone. Next up, Kaylin. Followed by Adnan.
Kaylin or Adnan?
Kaylin followed by Adnan.
Okay, I didn't even follow by part. Okay, Kaylin is going to. This is gonna suck, but Kaylin's going to back away, get behind somebody who combat oriented than her, and
So you will
then
provoke 2 attacks of opportunity by backing away, unless you're gonna spend your
she's
action
gonna take
to
the dodge
disengage.
action or disengage. Yeah, she's gonna spend
Okay. Okay, where would you like to go?
I can't. I thought that was Kaylin with blonde hair, blue at first, but that's fine. That looks safe. And I don't believe I have any bonus action options.
Move this
Let
over a
me
little bit so you guys can have some more.
double check here. No, I do matter. Anyway, okay.
All right,
I think
Adnan,
that'll help either.
Zeradol, you're on deck.
I will cast Blade Ward on myself,
All right.
and I guess since Kaylin is looking for some sort of meat shield, I will stand between her and the monsters. So yeah, right there.
All right.
And
Anything
for
else that you'd like to do?
my bonus action, I would like to yell out to Portia and give her a bit of bardic inspiration. I'll tell her, I'll say, hey, this battle's tough, but you're tougher. Keep fighting. We need you.
Portia, you feel mildly inspired.
Okay.
Is that a D6 from you, Dan?
Yeah, 1d6 for the next 10 minutes.
Perfect. All right. Zeradol.
There's one on me, right?
Oh, you got really, really, really quiet. Hang on. I can barely hear you. Let me turn you up. Say that again, sir.
I was saying that there is one on me, but there's others, right? There's the one on me.
There's only one that's directly next to you, yes. Do you need me to zoom in so you can see better?
I'm just trying to make sure I'm the one.
So you're the only gray one. This is you.
Okay, I'm going to fire firebolt at the one behind Portia.
At this one here?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have the crossbow expert feat?
Firebolt, the cantrip.
Ranged attack, you're gonna have disadvantage on it because you're right in front of a melee character.
Okay. Even though I'm firing at one that's farther away.
Yeah, because you still have to contend with the creature in front of you. Yes.
Okay, then I won't do that, and I will pull upon my deep gnome magic and cast blur upon myself.
Awesome.
So I begin
I like
to
blur.
shimmer.
All right. That anything else that you'd like to do, sir?
That's it.
Okay. That brings us back to top of the order. Portia, you are surrounded by anemones.
Okay. So I first need to become restrained. Thank you.
If that is so, that yes, you do. You even though you are restrained, you can still attack.
Oh, I can. Okay.
You just can't move.
Okay.
And so you make that save at the end of your turn. So if you would like to attack first, or you could just skip your entire turn and make that save.
No, I would like to go ahead and attack.
All right.
So the one directly in front
Shucks.
of me, that's with flanking rules for me and Doug.
Yeah.
I would like to hit that one with my war pick. And I got a 21.
I guess that'll hit. Yeah.
And that
21.
one
Jesus.
has a 15 damage.
Okay.
You are on fire tonight.
I mean, are you green flame blading or just
Yeah,
normal
I was about
attacking?
to say,
Alright.
is it too late to say I want to green flame it?
I'm just gonna assume it until you tell me not to. So as you yet again embed your pick into another mud creature, when you rip your pick out of the mud creature, a leap of a spout of flame comes out, jumps to the one next to it, and this one dies a horrible, horrible burning death.
Okay. And then the green flame, I want it to go to the one that was directly next to it. And then my modifier is 5.
5. That one is screeching. That one's dead. This one. Let's see. Do we get that back? Why won't you roll it? You mother trucker. Roll it. Well, fuck it. He doesn't get it back. Damn game. He is. Move him out of the way. He's dead. Move him out of the way. He's dead. This one. Coming at you with some fists.
Okay.
And some. Nope, this one didn't like this guy. He's gonna come down here. This one's gonna come over here. This one's gonna get some flanking rules. This one's gonna come over here. Since they all go, I'm just. This one will attack here. This one gets fly to over here. Alright, so Portia is going to have 2 attacks with advantage, 2 attacks with not. Oh no, you're still restrained. No, make your dexterity save. Make your dex save. Let's see if you are still restrained.
What, real quick, what was that D6 I got? I almost forgot about. Is that an
It's
inspiration?
inspiration. Mm-hmm.
What can I use that on saves or not?
Yeah.
No.
If you
Yeah?
would like to. Yeah, if you would
Okay.
like to.
So, is my save on my a disadvantage or not?
No, you do not have. Wait, yes, because you're currently restrained. Yes.
Okay, so my lowest number was a 15, and I want to add that D6 to that
Okay. All
to
right.
make it a 21.
All right. No problem. You kind of embracing that whole fire element you seem to be doing. You kind of bake the water out of the mud, making a hard clay material that you can just flex and it breaks off of you. You are no longer restrained. And so only 2 of the 4 attacks on you, 1, 2, 3, 4, are at advantage because of flanking rules.
Okay.
So let's see. Oh, I forgot about that, but that's okay. We'll do that in the future. Damn, nat 20 on you, girl. 23 total.
Can I use my reaction to cast shield, please?
For natural 20, no.
Okay.
A natural
Hey,
20
I
is
thought
an
I'd try.
automatic hit no matter what. Yeah.
You can't blame me for
Um,
trying.
No, not at all. I mean, if you want to waste a spell slot, sure, but I'll be
No,
nice and
I
tell you
don't.
that that's not going to block it. So you take 1 point of damage after you reduce it by 3 because that's what you do.
All right. No.
Let's see. This one is a single hit for 6 is going to miss. This one for a single hit for 10 is going to miss. This one for advantage. Let's see. There's a 21. Does a 21 hit? Yeah. Okay. So 5 points total, reduced by 3, so 2 points of bludgeoning damage done to you. And then the one that's going to attack Doug is a 12 to hit. I don't think that hits Doug. No. Okay. And 2 against Mr. Blur. Does that impose disadvantage, sir? Is that what that is? Yep. All right. An 11, does an 11 hit?
Nope.
Okay, next attack on you. A dirty 20 and a 13. Does a 13 hit?
No. They all miss.
And the last one going to Adnan. With an 11, I believe that misses as well. Bringing us to a Doug.
I'm gonna swing with the short sword at the one right in front of me.
Go for it.
Yeah, I lost my advantage, correct? Yeah.
You did, yes.
I got a 17.
17 is going to hit.
And damage of 9. And I will add. Oh, no, I can't add. I don't add. Okay. And then the other one is for my bonus action. I will swing the other short sword. Nat 1. So big whiff. And that would be my turn.
Right. So he one short sword swing comes slashing down. You find purchase on that mud, no problem. You're getting confident now. You swing that other one, it also finds purchase on mud, but kind of gets stuck. You weren't expecting it to get stuck. You kind of panic a little bit, like, what the fuck? Like, what? And then you quickly pull it back. Tegan, what are you going to do this time? You going to murder some more people with ice knife? Let's see here. I don't think Tegan's gonna do that. Instead, Tegan's going to Ray of Frost the one that is directly in front of Doug. Are you fucking kidding me? Natural motherfucking 20 from this dick. Damn. Why's it gotta be like that? That's the one that Doug just hit for 10 points total of cold damage. This particular thing, Doug, you look like maybe if you just spit on it, it might die. That
I'll
is
try that next
Tegan's
turn.
turn. Kaylin followed by Adnan. Kaylin.
Okay, so what she's going to do? See how Portia look? Does Portia look hurt or good or?
Portia, how you doing? Surrounded by a bunch of mud monsters.
I'm doing great.
You got
Okay,
any blood trickling out of your mouth yet, or?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Nothing to worry about yet, though.
No. I mean, I look a little beat up, but I'm still going strong.
Okay. Okay. Then I am going to make this thing bigger so I can see, and I'm going to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame on the one that's behind. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. C3, I guess, would be the location. So on here, go here.
Okay, so the one that's directly in front of Adnan. Okay.
Let me see here. The one that's I guess the one that's kind of could hit Adnan or Zerad.
Okay. Sacred Flame is a dex
Sacred
save,
Flame.
right?
Dex save 16.
All right, let me take a look for that dex save. 12. Roll me some damage.
7 points of radiant damage.
Mother trucker. All right. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
At this point, I'm not in combat with that one.
You are. I mean, you're in its melee range. If that's your question.
So I could, if I move out, I'm gonna get attacked. Okay. So, okay, now I'll just stay there.
All right. Adnan.
I forget the rules on a cube. Are all of the bad guys in a 20-foot cube?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Yeah. But then so are all of your allies.
Okay. Just seeing if this.
You gonna clap some thunders?
No. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna take out. Well, I got my loot in my hand. I got an idea. I'm just gonna start playing notes really loud. It's gonna cast Fairy Fire, and it's gonna cause all the pollen from the flowers to kind of drift up and start sticking on the mud creatures, so that they start to glow this kind of brightish yellow that contrasts with the background, so they're easier for people to see.
Okay. So you're gonna, 5, 10, 15, 20 by 20? So you're gonna encompass everybody?
It's a 20-foot cube.
So,
I get to place the cube, don't I?
You can, yes.
Obviously, I don't want to include myself.
Let me zoom you out so you can see a little bit better. Let me try to zoom you out. Oh Jesus. Come on, don't break. Thank you. So if you don't want to get yourself,
I'll go from
you
Zerodol.
can 5, 10, 15, 20 over.
Well, I go from bottom line would be just before Doug, and then going up in front of Zerodol and over.
Up from Zerodol and over.
Well, so if you like Zerodol, if you go down to where Doug is, that's the bottom corner. So what is
5,
that like?
10, 15. Well, I mean, these are 5-foot squares. This is 5, this is 10, this is 15, this would be 20.
So KL, the line KL at 9, that would be the bottom
KL
corner
at
of the
9.
square.
Okay. And then over as far for your 20 feet?
Yeah. And then
So
how
over
it
to
goes
here.
up. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they are in it. They are in it. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6. Portia, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. And I've got to make 6 of them. What's your DC, Dan? Adnan?
14.
Okay. Portia, what was your save?
I got a nat 20.
That whole meditation really fucking helped her, didn't it? She's all calm over there, just waiting patiently, waiting. When's he gonna call me so I can tell him about my fucking natural 20? Okay, so as you control the pollen with the sound of your flute, the pollen seems to stick on all of them except one. As far as the ones that were in your cubed area. This
Okay.
one is not.
Okay. So
That one
any
is, that one is, that one is, that one is.
any attack against the ones that have pollen is at advantage.
So I will change them to purple. They have advantage. Zerodol, you're up.
I am going to whip out my dagger and stab the one right in front of me. That's a 12 to hit.
12 hits, roll damage.
Ooh, 6. Maxed. Yes.
Right on.
That's all I could do. Just stand there shimmering.
I mean, you're pretty much holding 2 of them on your own there with your shimmer, so that's not bad. Top of the order, Portia. The pollen seems to be sticking to these mud creatures, and it's very pretty. You're muted.
I said it is very pretty, and I very much have the mindset of don't try to fix it if it's not broken. So I'm going to attack the one right in front of me with my war pick.
Roll me another natural fucking 20.
I got it. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Making sure I read that right. I got a 26.
That was with
And
advantage.
there,
Just
that's
asking if you rolled twice
no,
or
I
did you
didn't.
roll with
No,
advantage?
that was just one roll.
Well, you have advantage, so you could crit.
Okay. Let me try again. No, my highest roll was the 20, the 26, 28. 26. It's a 26.
26 is obviously going to hit. What's
Okay.
my damage done? Which one are you hitting, by the way?
The one directly
in front of you?
Yep.
All right.
The damage on that is going to be 10. And then the one directly behind it, right in front of Doug, will have the fire damage of 5. For the green flame.
All right. That one dehydrates and falls back into the water. And now they all go. Still 2 on you with advantage. 2 that don't. Actually, when this one, I remembered this time. When this one dies, it explodes in mud. And both you and Doug need to give me dexterity saving throws.
I got a 16.
Okay, Doug?
I don't know. It rolled the letter B.
I'm going to say that's B for boss.
I'm rolling again. I got a... Okay, it's not giving me my results. Oh! I guess the first one was, oh, B was, yeah, it was a 20. Sorry, I didn't have my results set
All
up.
right.
The second one
No
was
problem.
a 15. So I had, yeah,
Perfect.
25 on the first one.
All right, so we're just going to go through this. The 2 attacks with advantage onto Portia because they're flanking. A 19, I don't think that hits.
It does not.
Nope. Okay. Does a 20 hit?
AC's at a 20.
So yes, it does. For minimum of 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And then now the other 2 are hitting you. 17 is going to miss, and 8 is going to miss. And then 2 against Mr. Blur with a disadvantage, and 8's going to miss. The next one, a 4 is going to miss, and the one against Adnan is a natural 20 for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As you get mud slapped. Doug, you are up.
Can I hit the one in front of Portia? From where I'm
Yeah,
at?
we can
Or
move
do I
you.
need to step to my right?
We're just going to scoot you just a teensy weensy bit so you can get some advantageous.
Swinging the short sword.
Hopefully it doesn't get stuck this time.
Yeah, the highest one's 24. Damage
Hits. Give me some
is
damage.
7. And
Okay.
I will roll my sneak
You got
attack,
some sneaky sneakies, yeah.
which is another 5. So that's 12 total for that one. And then
It's
for my
looking
bonus
rough.
bonus action, I will roll for the other short sword, which is 25.
It's Jesus.
And
Cheese and crackers.
damage is going to be 6.
All right. I need Portia and Doug to make me dexterity saving throws if this thing erupts when it dies and mud goes everywhere.
Oh man, I did it again. Natural 20.
I got a 20.
Both of you are fine. As that one dies.
Alright, 6 more.
Tegan is going to, not liking how close the one around Adnan is, going to shoot it with a fire bolt. 13 is going to hit for 5 points of fire damage. And done to that one. Okay. Kaylin. You're muted if you're talking.
She's going to attack the one in front of her.
All right.
I don't know if he's... Oh, that's right. He's in melee range. So she is going to throw another sacred. So that will be Dex check of
Dex
16
save.
for him. Yeah.
Natural 1. Roll some damage on that.
Whopping 3 radiant damage.
Hot dog.
Level 2.
It's looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Adnan.
Well, fuck it. I will take my dagger and I will shank the one in front of me.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
7 damage.
Bits and pieces of mud are dripping off of it. It's barely staying alive and flying in the air. Zeridol.
Oh, swing again with my
The
dagger.
one behind you looks terrible.
I mean, okay. Well, I'll spin around and try to attack that one and take it out. That's
Roll
a
some
9.
attack. A 9 does not hit. As it's barely flying and fluttering around, you just can't seem to make purchase. Up at the top of the order, Portia. Everybody's wishing that you can attack twice so you can kill everything, but you just only
I
get
know.
one hit.
I only get one hit. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the one right to my right. Left. I'm looking at it too. That one. Hit it with my war pick. So attack to hit on that was a 22. Sorry.
Excuse me.
With a damage of 10. And then my 5 fire damage to the one directly beside it.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 17.
As your fire takes out the one next to it. And now they go. Not happy. Attacky. Does a 21 hit you?
What was
Portia?
that? I'm sorry.
21 to hit you, Portia?
Yes, it does.
5 reduced by 3, so 2 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The other one is going to miss. 2 at disadvantage to Zeridol. Zeridol's a 14 hit you.
Nope.
Damn! Fucking artificer beasting over here. And one more to attack Adnan with another natural 20 for 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Are you still up, Adnan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adnan's probably looking pretty hurt with that 11, though.
I bet.
Good thing we had those temporary hit points. Doug, you are up, sir. You are up skis.
Is there any way... So Adnan's probably in the JK column. If I'm moving at half speed, I can't get to the one that just hit Adnan. Correct.
You can. Yeah, you can get here.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of play these squares kind of loosely. He's not wielding like a great sword or something. So,
Okay.
actually, no, you're right. That might be a little too far. You could hit the one here, or from here you could get here for flanking on this one. But I think this one is going to be, since you're at half speed, this one is going to be a little bit too far out of reach for you.
Okay. I'll go up and try to hit the one that's right on the L line. Right to the right.
Okay, with Zeradol.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Portia, you're holding your own pretty good right now, so I'm gonna go up that way and
just a straight roll, no advantage on this one.
Yeah. 18.
18's gonna hit. Give me some damage.
8. And since I've got an opponent within 5 feet, I will do another sneak attack, which is 6. So that's a total of 14.
Sheesh.
I don't think you get sneak attack.
Oh. Okay.
Because you didn't have advantage on the roll. Let me octuple check that right quick, but I don't think you get the sneakies.
Wouldn't he get it just because he's in a melee?
If you have advantage on the attack,
Or if
you don't
melee.
need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Oh, well then sure, roll it.
Oh yeah, it was a 6. So that's where the 14 came in.
So total points was 14 damage. Am I understanding right? Okay.
Yep. And if it's still standing,
it's looking pretty rough, but it is still flying.
all right, I will use my bonus action and swing the other one.
Perfect.
And that was 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And damage is 10.
Fantastic. That's gonna put it down, but it too erupts. So I need Portia, Doug, Zeradol to make dexterity saving throws.
6, but it was actually a 1, natural 1.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1 also.
Oh.
Adnan, I'm gonna say you're just
3.
barely within range as well. So go ahead and give me one for you as well. Portia, what did you get?
I'm 18.
Okay, you are fine.
She's been rolling ridiculously tonight.
I got a 5.
awesome.
Right. Adnan, Zeradol, and Doug, you are all restrained as you are covered in mud.
Oh.
All right. Tegan is going to fire a bolt to that one next to.
Did
23 is
L
gonna hit
explode?
7 points. Did what?
Did
Oh
the
yeah, I gotta
L?
remove him. Yeah, I gotta remove him. Yep. That one did explode, and so is this one. So I need Kaylin to make a dexterity saving throw.
Aw, damn. Okay, let's see. Just gotta keep going back here. 20? Not natural, but makes you feel better.
You are fine.
What?
You are adamant. You are adamant about no fucking mud touching you.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah, sister.
Can I use prestidigitation as a reaction to make the mud go away? Just for effect.
Kaylin, it's your turn.
Okay. Am I on mute again? Nope. Okay.
No, I can hear you.
Well, now that I've got some room, I'm assuming I can't get behind that one by Zeradol, can I? Guess I could.
5,
Like,
10,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
you can.
out of melee range. Okay. I don't want to get in melee range of it.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. 25.
Okay.
If you want to go
I just
down.
want to get where I'm opposite of Zeradol, so I can flank it. Oh wait, that's only in melee, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
Right.
I'm just gonna stay there, and I'm gonna zap the one by.
So you're gonna come back. You're gonna be here.
Yeah, that's actually probably not a bad idea. Okay.
So you're gonna stay behind Adnan, correct?
I'm gonna stay behind Adnan. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast because I'm just like tired of these guys and just want to make it go away. Oh shoot! Why is it not working for her? Oh, it doesn't. Does it not work on yours? Okay. I gotta fix that. Blast. I'm assuming a 27 hits.
Yes.
For a 11 points of force damage. Yeah, I don't know why my little scripts aren't working.
I'm gonna need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Uh, 4.
You are restrained, covered in mud. You finally couldn't get out of it.
I do want to use my bonus action though. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hold on. I forgot the name of it, just so you're aware of it. But basically, I'm gonna heal Adnan a bit with my healing light. So give me just a second here. I got to roll here. So I'm gonna roll 2d6. And Adnan gets 9 hit points back.
Perfect. Adnan, you're up. Zeradol's on deck.
Okay. Just add these.
So don't forget his warm, tingly feeling inside.
Let's see. I'm just going to cast Vicious Mockery at the one closest to me.
So the one just above Portia?
Yeah, basically just call it out for one, and you're nothing more than a spineless wannabe swamp thing. All covered in pollen and looking pretty.
Is that a save I gotta make?
14, yes, wisdom.
11. Roll me some damage.
2.
As in dose?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you'd like to do?
No.
Would you like to break out of the mud?
Oh, yeah. I guess I would like to give that a shot.
Roll another dexterity saving throw.
16.
No problem. You viciously mocked that mud creature so bad that the mud on you felt shame and just fell down. Zeridol, you're up.
Now that
You
I'm out
are
of melee,
restrained.
I'm just gonna fire a cantrip, firebolt, at the nearest one. That's that.
All right.
Is that still in melee, or is it not in melee?
That is not within 5 feet. That is out. That's not melee for you.
That's a 13.
13 will hit. Roll me some damage, my friend.
That's wrong. Why is it? I should only be getting like D10. D&D Beyond is miscalculating the damage. It's telling me like 15, which is only a D10.
Is it by any chance because it's your other character, your Titavilis?
No, that was something else. Here it is. I'll just roll D10. That's 6 points of damage.
Right on. And then, do you want to give me another dexterity save to try to break out of the mud?
That's a 19.
You are. When you summon that fireball, you sucked all the moisture out of that mud and it falls away in pieces. Portia, you kill everything on the battlefield.
Alright. Go for if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So my
With there
work.
only being 2 left, and it's
Oh,
almost
okay.
9 o'clock, we're gonna call that you all rally together now that there's less of them, able to quickly dispatch these last 2. However, the battle has taken its toll on the flowers on this side, to include the ones that you had already picked. The only things that have been safe are the seeds that Zeridol put inside of a special pouch hidden away in a special compartment that prisons can't even find. And that's where we're going to end today's episode of Mythical Rollers.
Okay.
Nice game.
That's it, friends.
Alright.
So-
Hey, we rolled attack rolls.
It finally wasn't all RP. We finally got some fights in. Now that you all went to the mountains where things can happen. Remember, today was the makeup game, so we are still on point for next Saturday at 7:30 p.m. or next Sunday, excuse me, at 7:30 p.m. And until then, have a good night, have a good week. See you next week.
See you
Thanks,
next
Adam.
week.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.